Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's Abby with Abby Reviews, and this is gonna be my review, possibly the last one for Basketball Wives. I want you to know that I have insomnia and I cannot sleep. It's 2:45 in the morning. I should have been asleep hours ago, but clearly that's not gonna happen. Will make myself useful. So you might get Basketball Wives, Superman and Lois in what is the name of the other hoes? No, Love and Hip Hop Family Reunion, I think. Might as well make myself productive. Let's jump into the foolishness. Okay, pause. So the ladies is at Jack. Pause. So the ladies is at Jackie Christie's house. They doing football drills. At Evelyn's house, they doing yoga. All of this is some shit outside that I don't want to do at either house. So which one I would do? I would be in the house reading a book on the sofa. Because I'm on vacation and fuck what y'all talking about. I'm not doing either one of them bullshits. Pick which one I would do. I would be in the house reading a book on the sofa. Because I'm on vacation and fuck what y'all talking about. I'm not doing either one of them bullshits. And she co-signed saying that I've never experienced colorism or racism in this group. And yeah. And she co-signed saying that I've never experienced colorism or racism in this group. And yeah. People was calling their kids to check on them, and then Jennifer ain't got nobody to call, so she called Kristen, make sure she was okay. Evelyn's daughter came to teach the yoga, and OG is doing the football drills with Jackie and Jennifer. Jennifer looked crazy. OG is that you are willing to pause. So here's my question. Do you feel like she's freaking fraudulent because she's not agreeing with you? Because that's how it's coming across. Because she doesn't have the same experience as you do. And because she doesn't necessarily agree with what you said, that means she's freaking. That's okay. So Malaysia has made the decision to patch it up with Jackie. Yeah, that's all I got. Okay, pause. So we have two new ladies have entered the chat. Nia and Noria. One of them is married to a retired player, and the other one has a cheesecake business. And they've been COVID tested, and they're staying at Jackie's mansion. Jackie wants them to meet the other girls, and they telling a story of how their father just recently passed of COVID. Then touches Jen because she's still grieving her mother. I can't concentrate on OG because her highlighter is not blended worth a fuck, and it's driving me crazy under that natural lighting, girl. Okay, not even gonna do that. But she's hoping that hearing their story will help them jive more with the other ladies and realize that their issues is petty when we in the middle of a personal pan pizza. That's it. So I paused it here because I forgot to talk about Liza and how they tell her to let go of talking to Lamar because, child, that your kids is old enough to talk to their daddy. You don't have to be the middleman. And she's like, that's what I want. But it's hard when I've been the middleman for so long to have this co-parenting situation with this raggedy nigga. And now I don't know how to let go of these roles. But, so they talking to her, and Evelyn called Jackie, and Jackie told her about the new girls that are there. She wanted to introduce them. And then she tells her about Malaysia wanting to talk to her. And Jackie's hemming and hawing like she don't know how she feel. But what I really want to say is, why does she look like this? Where's her neck? Who let her outside like this? Where are her friends? Where are her lips? What is going on? Why does her... I just saw her looking cute in the mint green outfit. What happened? Daughter, did you look at yourself? Did you sit down and film the confessional? You are the executive producer. Why didn't you come behind the camera and look at this and say, oh, I look crazy? Did you think you look... Okay, pause. All right. So... they having dinner at Jackie's house. OG made them some jollof and plantains and all kinds of... man, it's things in nature. It's wonderful. And then everybody's talking, and they try to give the new girls, kind of what's happening. And OG doesn't even want to give anybody any credit for anything. The only thing that Jennifer said, she was like, I felt it was like noble of her to come over here to try and take accountability and talk to you and try and get some resolved. OG didn't want to hear that. I know OG has colorism PTSD because she's had childhood trauma involving the colorism. Although I think that incident at the school, the incident she recalled with the teacher, sounds like racism to me, and would have been said to any black child regardless of their shade. But that's her if that's her experience and how she internalized it. I get that she feels strongly and she has this colorism, like I said, colorism PTSD, and she's triggered. But I also know that just like you don't want anyone to discount your experience, you can't discount other people's experience just because it doesn't agree with yours. That I do know. Yeah, she ran off to the bathroom crying and stuff because she's still upset because of the childhood trauma that she hasn't healed from. She need to sit on somebody's sofa. Moving on. So Jackie bring the girls over to Evelyn's house. They greet them with shots. The tension is tough. So Jackie and Malaysia go to have a conversation, and that's how the episode ends. Let's get into my final thoughts. So this episode happened. Listen, I don't want to be, are we gonna come to some type of resolve or no? Or are we just gonna be at odds the whole season and not resolve anything? Like, I don't even care. I don't care about any of this. I'm done. Okay. Yeah, that's what happened. Like, comment, and subscribe. Tell a friend, tell a kid. I'll catch you in the next one.